Hey, this is AJ. Welcome back to the Handyman process. It's been a little while because I've been busy doing a couple of things. And one of the things I've been doing is creating a new app for the Handyman community. So you've been following my channel for a while. You know, I've been trying to set up like kind of a crowdsourced community where handyman can come together and you're not being necessarily sold something to. I'm making this kind of an open community, open group that allows kind of everybody to participate in any way they want, whether it's sharing stories, participating in forums. If you have small business services that you want to advertise to other handyman businesses, you can. If you want to be a mentor or a mentee to different people, you can. If you want to write blog articles, you want to read blog articles, this place is kind of set up to let the best of the best come together. And if you have expertise in certain areas, share it. And if somebody else does, they can share it as well. So right now, it's only available in the Apple App Store. It's taken me a while to kind of figure out how to do this. So instead of paying $50,000, $75,000 for somebody else to do this, I dropped a couple $1,000s myself to kind of bring this to life. With that being said, it's not that great, right? But it's a good starting point. So I'm telling you now, the people that are watching this video, the app is available in the App Store and it's available for 99 cents to download. I'm trying to make a little bit of my money back. I thought 99 cents is something that everybody can kind of handle. Eventually, after the group builds up a little bit more, I'll probably bring that up to about 7.99, just so I can try to make some of my money back. But anyway, if you go to the App Store, click on the App Store, you come in here, just search for Handyman Community, and what you'll see is this little icon here, this little handyman icon says open there. If you opened up, right now I have it opened on my computer. I'm still having issues with some of the screenshots. So the screenshots don't necessarily reflect exactly how this app is set up. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to kind of fix that, but I didn't want to delay the launch of it. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and open up my app and kind of show you what it looks like. So this is what the published app looks like right now. If you go there, you'll pop in there and you'll become a member in here. You'll go through a couple things, signing up for membership and whatnot. But once that's done, the home page is just that, right? Just a landing page, kind of welcoming you to the community. If you want to turn on some notifications, there's a whole bunch of buttons here. To be honest with you, I'm not completely sure how it all works yet. So that's why I'm asking you to kind of join, participate, kind of help me work out some of the kinks in this thing. You know, 3 years from now, you can say I was one of the first members on the handyman community, because I'm leaning on you guys and girls to kind of help me refine this and make it a little bit better. I'm looking for people that want to participate in writing some blogs. I'm going to be having some articles on people in the spotlight, all sorts of things. But I want this to be an open group, right? I don't want it to be a controlled Facebook group where if you say the wrong thing, you're kicked out, or only I can sell my stuff. I don't want that, right? I want a place for people to be able to post their services, but I want it to be legitimate, right? And I'll show you that in a minute. Let me hide this. I always forget to hide that. And let me bring this back up. Okay. So when you come to the home page here, you can just kind of scroll through. You get a sense of what I have: blogs, forums, groups, and you can kind of see the members down there in the bottom. But as I dive into each one of them, for each of the different blog articles, you can search through. The intent is like right now I've been reaching out to people to try to say, hey, you want to write some blogs for this? And they're like, well, you don't even have any members, which is true, right? I don't have any members yet. I have 5, but I think 3 of them are myself and a couple of the people to the company I had to work through. They have accounts. So I wrote all the blog articles initially. So you can scroll through, Profit First is a good one. You can scroll through, you can learn a little bit about the Profit First system. I recommend watching this video from Mike Mikowitz, who's the creator of the Profit First system. But I want to let people know about the things that I've learned and kind of give you resources to those different types of things. And then over time, as the community grows a bit, we're going to start to bring in other people. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask them to to write blog articles, related to whatever topics you want, tax strategy. Within the blog articles, you can kind of just see different topics of interest in here. So go ahead and scroll through those. Feel free to comment on those. Tell me it's good. Tell me it's bad. Tell me whatever. Leave a comment in there. What kind of blog articles you want to see? Reach out to me. I think you can hit that little button up there at the top to reach out to me, to comment and reach out to me. The next thing is going to be the forums. So this is it's all blank right now. I've created the categories, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to categorize the conversations a little bit. So if you scroll through all these different Facebook groups, if you want to get an answer to your question on banking or customer service or whatever the topic may be, software systems, plumbing questions, you got to scroll through, you got to search. And I'm trying to organize that stuff in the best way that I think I know how right now. So you can come in here, you can follow these different categories, and it's almost like a Reddit, right? You can go in, you can read through the different things. And in addition to that, like let's say you're into insurance, right? You can create a new post here, and you can add whatever you want, but you have all these different areas where you can add a video, pictures, give gifs, whatever you want, polls, a lot of cool features that you don't have in some of these other groups. So hopefully that'll kind of take off going forward. All right, so that's the forums. Moving on to the groups. The groups are similar to forums, but it's kind of community specific, right? So if you have a community, like I made all these up, right? If you're in California, you want to connect with California handyman business owners because there's a lot of rules about what you can do there, then you can join that California handyman group. If you're interested in growing your business, the sky's the limit. I put different categories in here. We have some Marquate users, we have some Jobber users, people using AI. So it's just a way for you to kind of connect with a group of people you're all talking about the same topics, and you can join groups, you can create your own groups, you can make private groups, public groups, whatever you want to do with that. So I'm kind of curious to see how that grows and grows over time. And then finally, this is the area that I think is missing in some of the other communities out there, where whoever runs the group says no, only my stuff can be out there, and I don't agree with that. I think that it's an open community, and if you want to find a mentor that's right for you, it shouldn't just be the person that's running the group that you're in. You should say, "Oh, I got this guy, I got this guy, I got a guy named Bill in New Jersey I never heard about." Right? So you can go and you can find a handyman mentor. So right now, I'm working on bringing the mentors in. So I have a little button here. If you press that become a mentor button, it's going to open up a form. It's going to ask you, some basic details. Who are you? Where do you work? What kind of expertise do you bring to the table? Do you want to charge people for your mentorship service? Do you want to do it for free? Whatever it may be. And then eventually you see these profiles down here that I just made up. You can come in here and you can search through the mentors. You can scroll through. You find somebody that works for you. Maybe they're $85 an hour for their time. So you could reach out to them, and I'm not going to collect money through the app. If you reach out to Papa John in this example, I don't even know what happens yet. But, if you click out to Papa John in this example, Papa John's going to say, I'm $85 an hour. Email me at this email address, and we'll go from there, right? So you deal completely with Papa John. I'm just putting an area here where all mentors are free to advertise their mentorship or their coaching services, whatever it may be. So then now you can kind of pick and choose, right? If you identify with Tony B in New York, or you identify with Lauren Johns, running Handywell, whatever it may be, then that's who you connect with, right? And I don't take a cut of it. I will take a cut in terms of mentors advertising. That's another way that I can kind of help pay for all this. So if Joe Smith wants to advertise his services for a year, maybe he pays me $100, and now he can have his profile up here, and then hopefully he makes like $1,000, right, on consultation fees. That's the idea. So that's how the services are going to work, or part of the services. If I go back, the second part of services is supporting small businesses. So I've seen over time that a lot of people are like, hey, does anybody know somebody who makes t-shirts, or somebody who makes hats or yard signs, or can help me, create a logo, whatever it may be. Say you run a handyman business, and say your significant other does that stuff on the side, right? And they really want to cater to the handyman business, but you can't advertise that in some other Facebook group because the owner of the Facebook group won't let you. Here's a place where you can advertise that service, right? So if you're making signs, logos, whatever it may be, it's very similar to the mentorship side. You hit the list your business button, you go in, tell me about your business, where is it, what are you offering, what's your website, and then we're just going to make profiles for all these small businesses. So if you're looking for logo stuff, you'd come in here and find logo, and you'd find Heather's logos in Milwaukee. And, she's charging $50 for a logo. I don't know, whatever it may be, but all these services will be in here. So now, not only you're supporting handyman business or small businesses kind of across the country. I just think that's pretty cool. And then the final one there I have is, as this community grows, it's going to grow in power and influence over some of the places that provide us services. Think about your CRMs, maybe tool manufacturers or other things. So I'm hoping that in the future, as I click on this, the people out there that do provide services are going to provide deals for us, right? Right now, I have a couple of the deals that I have, and you guys probably have through generic referral agreements. I have Novo, Marcade, Wonderblade. These are things that are already giving us discounts already. But over time, I'm hoping that maybe Milwaukee will give us a discount if you're a Handyman Community member. This one's going to take a little bit of time to grow over time, but this is what it looks like right now, and I have complete control over this. I can expand it, I can contract it, I can do whatever. So what I'm recommending you do is go ahead and join the app. Download it. I'm sorry, pay the 99 cents. Hopefully that's fair enough for everybody out there. Play around with it, start contributing to the forum, start reading the blogs, commenting, start creating your own groups, and then help me refine and update this thing. And as you go through it, if things you want to see added, if you want to help me manage this thing, I'm game for all of this, right? So go ahead and drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think about it, and stay tuned as we bolster and grow the handyman community from a crowdsourced perspective. So thanks for your time. I appreciate it, and catch you on the next one. Bye.